Warm greetings and welcome to this extraordinary episode of the International Scholars Program Show. Today, we journey to the southern edge of Kenya, where Tsavo's vast wilderness blends into the coastal breeze and rolls toward the Tanzanian border to share a powerful story of courage, resilience, and transformation. This is the journey of Susan Maiba, a determined young woman from Taveta town in Taita, Taveta County, Kenya, whose quiet perseverance has carried her from the sun-scorched borderlands of Taveta to the vibrant opportunity-filled corridors of the University of Kentucky in the USA. Susan is now pursuing a Master of Science in Finance, a dream made possible by her faith.
Amefanya Bwana, amefanya. Amefanya Bwana, amefanya, haikuwa rahisi kwa akili zetu, amefanya Bwana, amefanya.
The unwavering love of her family.
Habari njema, raha yangu, Yesu ndiye.
And the structured guidance of the International Scholars Program. And later, we will take a closer look at the University of Kentucky, an institution whose cutting-edge programs, supportive academic environment, and strong global outlook continue to open doors of opportunity for scholars like Susan. So settle in and let Susan's story remind you that even in the most remote corners of Kenya, when hope is watered with persistence, dreams can take root and grow beyond borders. Our journey to find Susan's story began at our operations hub in Meru and stretched all the way to the Kenya-Tanzania border. We crisscrossed the vast wilderness of the Tsavo National Park, where wildlife roamed freely on either side of a long, endless tarmac that stretched endlessly, disappearing into the horizon as we journeyed toward Taveta town. The air grew hotter, the wind carried a hint of the coast, the unmistakable touch of Kenya's tropical savanna. And there, just a few kilometers from the border, we found Susan's home. A humble compound filled with laughter, music, and the vibrant welcome of friends and family who broke into song and dance the moment we arrived. Growing up here was never easy. The land is harsh, the climate unforgiving, and opportunities scarce. As a young girl, Susan watched many of her peers drop out of school, pushed by poverty or early marriages. But she chose a different path.
Many girls, mostly in my village, wouldn't finish the primary level education, and most people went into early marriages, and people really gave up really early when it comes to education, and we didn't have enough people to motivate us or mentor us when it comes to education.
Susie is so cautious that from childhood she wouldn't get involved in some groups that are destructive, more especially to higher education. She grew up showing that she's a visionary, and I thank God she has maintained this up to her adulthood.
She saw her mother's sacrifices, felt her family's struggle, and vowed to change her story through education.
What really made me work hard in school is because how I saw my mom struggling to raise us up. I also saw how the times and situations economically were difficult, and I had the passion to change home, and I knew that education was one thing that will enable me to do that.
She may not have been the top of her class, but she was relentless, driven by the desire to become an example for girls in her community who had been told that dreams like hers were impossible.
I was not so sharp in school, but at least I can say I was a hard worker. I used to work hard, and I can say the drive was mainly to make a difference. and not to be like how things are in my society.
Susan began her early education at a local private school before her mother, concerned about her sleeping grades, transferred her to another school in Makindu.
This is where we started. The trees here, you see, we're the ones who planted these trees, by the way. The ones you see here. Then the toilet was still there, but this place was really dusty, really. So we decided to plant trees, at least to conserve the environment, yeah.
It was there that she repeated class 7, regained her confidence, and gradually turned what had once been her weakest subject, mathematics, into one of her greatest strengths.
So I went there in Karimwailu specifically. Karimwailu, where I went when I was in class 7, and then I repeated again. I repeated again in class 7 again because I was not sharp. I was very, I can say, dumb. And that is when I started improving up to class 8. When I did my primary secondary education, certificate of primary education, KCPE, I got mathematics, I got 72% in mathematics. So it tells you that I really improved in mathematics.
Her determination paid off. After excelling in her KCPE, she joined Chamilil Sugar Academy in Kisumu County, a turning point in her life. Surrounded by bright, ambitious students, Susan found mentorship, discipline, and purpose.
It was also in Kisumu, so it polished me kabisa. It really removed all the villageness in me. So I met bright students from rich families. I also got exposed. Now that spurred up my dream of, becoming someone.
It was here that her interest in business took root, and through extra coaching with her math teacher, she began to see her potential unfold.
I was good in business and business studies, but I was very weak in mathematics. So again, I started going to these tuitions with my maths teacher, and he was really intentional, and he knew that there was something in me that just needed a little push.
In Form 4, she was introduced to the world of accounting and finance through friends whose parents were professionals.
Immediately I finished Form 4, I will start doing my CPAs because I had other students that their parents have done CPAs and they are great people in accounting and business.
When she completed high school in 2015, she wasted no time enrolling at Strathmore University to begin her CPA studies before joining Kenyatta University for Bachelor of Economics and Finance in 2016.
I went to Strathmore University. I went to do CPAs. I started my CPAs, CPA level 1 and 2. I was doing them at the same time. I was doing them in Strathmore, and then when September came, 2016, I was enrolled to Kenyatta University.
The CPA foundation made her sharper, more analytical, and confident in her academic journey.
CPA was difficult, but it opened my mind now to also have a great understanding of the course that I was doing in campus. Now I was doing economics and finance. Now economics and finance was very easy for me because I had a background in a bit of finance from CPA.
You are watching the ISP show, presented to you by the International Scholars Program. The International Scholars Program is a one-stop platform that empowers bright talent to study, live and work abroad, unlocking global opportunities without limits. To learn more about our program, visit us at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com. Susan graduated in July 2021, but her road to that moment was anything but straightforward. During the COVID-19 lockdown, she volunteered with the Kenya Red Cross, offering her time while waiting for graduation. Afterward, she launched a small business transporting coconuts and onions from Taita, Taveta County to Nairobi County, a creative venture that kept her moving forward.
I also used to do some businesses, buying and selling of agricultural products. I used to take coconuts to Nairobi and onions also.
In May 2022, her volunteer spirit turned into a full-time calling when she was hired by the Red Cross as a project assistant, helping more than 2,000 farmers secure grants.
So May in 2022, there was this job opening at the Red Cross here. for a project assistant. The person there also went abroad. So I saw it and I said, let me just apply it. So I applied it, went for the interview, and I got it.
After finishing her undergraduate studies, Susan confided in a friend that she wished to pursue a master's degree. He advised her not to limit herself to Kenya and introduced her to the International Scholars Program. At first, she was skeptical, another program promising too much, she thought.
Then he told me, no, it's not an agency, it's a program. It's a program. And you know, with a program, they don't leave you, they go with you all along. Then I just shelved the dream, the thought, I shelved it.
But 2 years later, as her career plateaued and the rhythm of village life grew familiar, she remembered the International Scholars Program.
When I already gotten my job at the Red Cross, and I had worked for like 2 years, then, you know, I felt like this is now monotonous. I'm already here, I'm already working. Does it mean now I'll start living here, get married here? You know, I had come back to my village. Then the thought of, now I will die in this village. Then I decided to now think of an exit plan. Then I remembered the International Scholars Program.
She officially joined the International Scholars Program in mid-2024. Her first impression was unforgettable. A warm, welcoming team, a responsive student portal, and an experience that felt structured and professional from day one.
The process can be hectic, but the staff there are very accommodative, very welcoming, very calm, and very kind with how they talk to you and how they respond whenever you have an inquiry. I was really surprised. I didn't expect that there's a system in Kenya that works that fast. Even, I don't know, that system, the ISP system, works very fast.
The career advisory session opened her eyes to new possibilities. Guided step by step, she selected both the University of Kentucky for Master of Science in Finance and Virginia Commonwealth University for Master of Science in Economics.
We were green and we really didn't know anything about these schools. So it was helpful for us to get an understanding of what these schools require and how to write the materials.
To her delight, she received offers from both, a testament to the power of ISP's university partnerships. The International Scholars Program is a one-stop platform that empowers bright talent to study, live and work abroad, unlocking global opportunities without limits. Through our diverse pathways, including cultural exchange, academic study, permanent residency, and vocational training, the International Scholars Program provides the structure, guidance, and global network needed to turn aspirations into achievements. The International Scholars Program has built excellent partnerships to ensure students experience a seamless master's journey through the academic study pathway, from school admissions and funding to visa applications, travel arrangements, and studying abroad. These collaborations include over 20 globally recognized partner universities and trusted lending partners who make the dream of international education achievable. Our achievements are reflected in the annual luncheon events where we celebrate students embarking on their master's journeys abroad. These gatherings stand as a powerful testament to our mission of equipping young scholars with the confidence and resources to thrive both academically and personally. If you're ready to turn your study abroad dream into reality, apply now and download our comprehensive program handbook at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com. Our head office is located in the United States of America at Wells Fargo Center, 100 South Ashley Drive, Suite 600, Tampa, Florida. And for inquiries, you can call us at +1 813 333 1080. In Kenya, we are situated in Westlands, Nairobi at the Mirage Tower 1, 8th floor, Suite 01 off Waiyaki Way, next to GTC, and you can reach us at +254 742 849 555. Additionally, our Meru office is located at Royal Business Park, 7th floor, during Cheki Street, and can be contacted at +254 796 756 726. In Tanzania, We are located at the Denzel Building, 4th floor, house number 1, block 23, Kaloleni Street, Arusha, and you can call us at +255 750 688 638. In Uganda, you can visit us at Kwera Beats Wellness Hub Building, Unit 1, 18 Matters Way, Ntinda Ministers Village, Kampala, and you can call us at +256 788 745 923. The International Scholars Program, Empowering Dreams. The funding stage was another breakthrough. Handled with precision by ISP, it removed the biggest barrier standing between Susan and her dream. For the first time, she saw the financial burden lifted and the future she had once thought unreachable began to unfold.
Even when you tell somebody that you're going to the US to study, the first thing they'll be like, who is funding your studies? It's very expensive to study in the US. Then I got confidence. Even my mother used to ask me, so will that money be enough for you to pay your school fees, to eat, to live?
I don't know how we would maneuver our way to the US, to take our children to the US, because even in our country here, university education is also expensive if you don't get the support or the help. But these people came up with the program. May the Lord bless them.
With acceptance secured, Susan turned to the next hurdle, the F1 visa. She immersed herself in the International Scholars Programs, detailed visa training materials, practiced nightly with a fellow student, and refined every answer.
The materials were really helpful and they came in handy. I even had a book whereby I used to do notes daily in every module. I think they were like 21 modules in those training materials.
When she sat for her mock interview, she realized how invaluable the preparation had been.
You can see the mock session was like the game changer itself, because there were some questions that I thought I knew them, I thought I knew answers to, but then having been asked on my feet, you know, like I'm not reading anywhere, I just have to get them from my head, made me actually realize that, you know, it's just not a matter of reading and listening to these videos, it's also a matter of knowing from the back of your mind how to answer these questions on your feet without reading anywhere. And yeah, that really helped.
On the morning of August 1st, 2025, Susan arrived at the US Embassy in Nairobi, Kenya. Nervous but ready.
I woke up and prayed and called my mom, prayed, called my pastor, prayed for me again. I didn't expect the embassy to be that cold. Guys were cold.
She queued as others received denials, whispering silent prayers under her breath. When her turn came, she was asked about her university choice, her work at the Red Cross, her funding, and her repayment plan.
He asked me, what are you going to do in the US? I told him I'm going to the University of Kentucky to study a Master of Science in Finance. Oh, why the University of Kentucky and why the Master of Science Finance? Then I told him because the university has an affiliation to the Chartered Financial Analysts, hence 70% of what the program, the MSF program is about is actually CFA programs. It prepares students for CFA exams. So, okay, he told me fine. Then he was nodding while typing. And then he asked me, what do you do with the Red Cross? I told him, I'm a project assistant. We support businesses with to identify the best business models. It's a project that we do. But okay, how do you plan to pay for this funding? I told him I intend to take OPT, that is optional practical training, and I also intend to come back to my country and open up a consulting firm on businesses, advisory and financial advisory.
Moments later, the words she had dreamt of hearing finally came. Congratulations and welcome to the United States of America.
Then he was typing, then he stopped. And then he took my passport and then he looked at me. Then he told me, congratulations and welcome to the United States of America. I said, thank you.
She froze, then smiled through tears. The blue slip was in hand, proof that her dream had become real.
I froze. I was really froze. I mean, I was frozen. As much as I was talking, my body was numb. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Her family's joy was boundless. They wept in tears of gratitude, thanking God and the vision bearer of the International Scholars Program, Bob Mwiti. Their prayers, sacrifices, and faith had carried Susan to this moment.
I didn't believe. I was hesitant until I saw the passport with a visa.
Actually, I cried. I just cried. Because in the morning, she had told me, oh, Mom, pray for me. Even I had called the dad and said, pray for Susie. She'll be taking her visa interview today. My phone was like here, waiting for, when will she call? Finally. Then she said, Mom, guess what? I said, guess what? Guess what? I've gotten the visa. My tears just ran down.
She called us and then she told us, it was in the morning. She was like, you guys, I cannot believe I've gotten the visa. My first thing was, you're lying. You're lying. She's like, I'm serious. I've gone to the interview today and I have managed. We cried, we really did.
Before her departure, Susan made one final stop. She visited her grandmother's homestead. It was here that she sought her grandmother's blessing, a gesture deeply rooted in family and faith.
Mimi naenda kusoma Amerika, nimepata nafasi na kusoma Amerika.
Her grandmother welcomed her with warmth and pride, whispering prayers for protection, wisdom, and success in the faraway land she was about to call home.
Habari njema hiyo raha yangu, Yesu ndiye Mwokozi wangu. Na tujulishe yote. Asante Bwana kwa yale ambayo Bwana yamefikia kwa mtoto huyu, na tunakushukuru. Si kwamba eti amestahili, si kwamba eti ameweza, si kwamba eti anafaa, lakini ni mapenzi yako.
During her departure day, it was a rainy evening at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Nairobi, Kenya, the kind of rain that feels like farewell. Under the glistening lights and steady drizzle, Susan's bags waited beside her, each one holding a piece of her story and a promise of what lay ahead. Her family surrounded her in prayer, laughter and tears, their voices trembling between pride and goodbye.
We are, as a family, we are so delighted because what was as if a dream has come true.
For Susan, this was more than a journey, it was history in motion. Her first international flight, a moment she had dreamt about but could hardly believe was here.
It is my first time flying outside the country. I've done local flights, but they were short. They weren't this long, yeah.
Her route would take her from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi, Kenya, to Heathrow, London, onward to Charlotte, North Carolina, and finally to Bluegrass, Kentucky, her new home. She spoke softly of mixed emotions, joy, gratitude, and a little ache of leaving loved ones behind.
I'm very happy, yes, because this is a moment yenye I really waited for, and I really trusted God for. And I'm also having mixed feelings of, leaving my family behind. But they're also very happy for me, and that makes me happy even more.
Susan sang a song of gratitude, her voice calm, steady, and full of faith, the kind of melody that lingers in the heart long after the sound fades.
Je, ni nani angeweza kututoa chini mavumbini, kwani kila mtu alitukata, lakini Mungu akatukumbatia.
The University of Kentucky, established in 1865, is a distinguished public university located in the vibrant city of Lexington, Kentucky. With a rich history of academic excellence, the University of Kentucky offers a dynamic learning environment for students from around the world. University of Kentucky is home to a total of 30,546 students, including 7,166 postgraduate scholars. Boasting an impressive acceptance rate of 96%, the university provides accessible pathways to higher education for ambitious learners. The yearly out-of-state tuition fees is $18,740, making it a desirable choice for international students seeking high-quality education in the United States. Students enrolled through the International Scholars Program at the University of Kentucky benefit from a host of exceptional advantages, including tuition fee scholarship of up to $5,000 for the entire course duration, waiver of application fees saving students approximately $75, waiver of transcript evaluation fee, which is around $250, enrollment deposit waiver of about $250, priority consideration for graduate assistantship awards for qualified candidates, and priority processing of admissions, ensuring a seamless application experience. To qualify for the International Scholars Program at the University of Kentucky, candidates must be prepared to pursue one of the following STEM programs: Master of Science in Data Science, Master of Science in Finance, Master of Science in Supply Chain Management, Master of Science in Materials Science and Engineering, Master of Science in Computer Engineering, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Science in Biostatistics, Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Master of Science in Manufacturing Systems Engineering, Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering, Master of Science in Mining Engineering, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and Master of Science in Applied Statistics. Susan's arrival in the United States was smooth. At Bluegrass Airport in Lexington, Kentucky, members of the International Scholars Program community were already waiting to receive her with open arms. They had arranged her transport, helped her settle in, and guided her through every step, even the smallest details.
I was picked by students who are already here. They had organized for my transport. They organized to pick me at the airport, and they took me to their home.
She quickly began classes, found an on-campus job, and felt right at home. Her professors were approachable, her lessons practical, and the learning environment truly world-class.
If it's in the class, you were given real companies. You go and research about them. You can even contact them and all that. I mean, it's really practical. And you are really prepared for the market.
Beyond her classes, Susan has started professional certifications to complement her master's degree, proof that her drive to grow has only intensified. The American dream, once distant, is now her daily reality.
I'm very grateful to the people who supported me. And I feel like the future is bright. Looking ahead, I feel the future is bright, and I'm really hopeful. I believe that because we left home and we will change home.
Susan's message to aspiring scholars is simple yet powerful. Keep your eyes on the goal. Don't doubt the process. Be patient with yourself and trust in God.
To prospective students, I will say keep your eyes on the goal and trust in God. Just focus, vision what you want to become, and if you have not joined, join, because the time is now.
As Susan Maiba begins this new chapter in Kentucky, her journey shines as a beacon of hope for every student from marginalized regions. From the warm horizons of Taveta to the bright classrooms of the University of Kentucky, every step of her path tells a story of faith, courage, and perseverance. Her success is more than personal. It's living proof of what becomes possible when structure meets determination and when opportunity meets preparation. Today, we celebrate Susan, her family, and every dreamer who dares to believe that the world can open its doors through education. Let Susan's story be the spark that moves you to take that first step, because with the International Scholars Program, that single step could transform your life forever. You have been watching the International Scholars Program show, brought to you by the International Scholars Program. Come back again next time for more fascinating stories of our beneficiaries as we take you through their journeys, right from their homes to living their dreams abroad.